All right, hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. My name is Marnie Hernandez, and today we are doing a certificate workshop on Sri Lanka. How do you pronounce it?
It's Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. Thank you. Sri Lanka. Okay. So go ahead and jump on the TBO Academy, and we'll finish this course. Also, when we get done, I forgot to do it on the other one, but I want to show you what type of promotional stuff you'll get for doing these certificates. A lot of times, as you know, once you complete it, you get your certificate, you post it on social media, and then you'll start getting promotional material, different fam trips, etc. So make sure if for any reason you have to jump off, make sure that you catch up and finish it, so you will get your certificate and your promotional material. Some people get free gift cards, free magnets, stuff like that. Okay. All right, so let's get started. Sri Lanka, Pearl of the Indian Ocean. Sri Lanka is a South Asian island country surrounded by the Indian Ocean, Bay of Bengal, and Mannar Gulf. Sri Jayawardendia, oh my gosh, Kadi is the capital, okay, and Colombo is the largest city. It is divided into 9 provinces and 25 districts. Sri Lanka's official languages are Sinhala and Tamil, and the Sri Lankan rupee is the country's current currency. Thanks, Christine. Course benefits: all travel-related information, historical and architectural attractions, nature trails and adventure activities, food and culinary experiences, and accommodations. So are Sri Lanka and Cylon in the same country? Yes, really. Cylon was the name of the country when it was ruled by the British. I know. I remember I'm going on vacation the first week of March. So after independence in 1948, the name was kept until 1972, when it was changed to Sri Lanka, which means replacement land, Sanskrit. The word Cylon is sometimes used, for example, Ceylon tea. Okay. What type of accommodations are available? In Sri Lanka, you can find any sort of accommodation you want. There are 5-star hotels, luxury hotels, boutique homes, villas, guest houses, and homestays along the western and southern coasts, as well as Kandy and the Hill Country. Government-run restrooms, which were first used by British colonists, fall in a separate grouping. As a result, many of the structures are colonial in nature. Well, what clothes can be worn? Loose cotton skirts, pants, tops, as well as long sleeve blouses for visiting temples. Remember, you got to remember that, are suitable for women in the Low Country. Men can dress in cotton slacks or shorts and a t-shirt, or even a sarong from the region. Wear a sun hat, easy to slip on sandals, slippers, or open-toed shoes. Very short skirts and shorts should be avoided in a conservative culture, particularly in rural areas. Again, keep in mind when you're telling your clients, okay? Pack a light jumper for hill country excursions and a pair of walking shoes or sneakers if you want to explore nature trails. A sun hat, loose cotton shorts and tops, including long sleeve tops, to shield them from mosquito bites would be needed if you are traveling with children. All right, let's start the course. English, how to pass, language commitment. Okay. Bow. All right, overview. Sri Lanka is a South Asian island surrounded by the Indian Ocean. Okay, we read that. Beautiful island. Okay. All right, history. Okay, ready for school again? The country, which is famous for its tea plantation and cinnamon production, has a continuous history of human settlement for more than 2 million years. The Indian subcontinent has chiefly shaped its polity. The country's two major cultural groups, Sinhalese and Tamils, and its two influential religions are Buddhism and Hinduism, which made their passage to India's island. Indian sway infused such diverse literature, arts, architecture, music, astronomy, and medicine. Despite its apparent roots in India, Sri Lanka did not fail to make its unique identity over the past years, ultimately setting it apart from its neighbor country. India's cultural attributes, inescapable experience, independent growth and change in Sri Lanka due to parts of the island's physical separation. For instance, Buddhism disappeared from India but flourished in Sri Lanka. The Sinhalese language, which sprouted out of Indo-Aryan vernaculars from the mainland, eventually became native solely to Sri Lanka and developed its literary folklore. Also essential to Sri Lanka's intellectual development has been its position as crucial maritime trade routes between Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. Long before the European discovery of an oceanic passage to India in the 15th century, Sri Lanka was known to Greek, Roman, Persian, Armenian, Arab, Malay, and Chinese sailors. With the approaching of the Europeans, however, the tactical importance of Sri Lanka heightened and Western maritime powers fought to regulate its shores. Both Sri Lanka and India came under European sway and colonial rule. This mutual experience worked to strengthen the long-standing links between the two countries with the achievement of independence in the mid-20th century. Sri Lankan and Indian social institutions and ideologies began to reverberate more closely with each other. Is that pounding getting to you guys? Sorry. My dogs keep pushing the door open. Sorry about that. All right, Sri Lanka's tropical position ensures perennial high temperatures with the dogs keep opening it. Sorry. With monthly modes between 72 degrees in the lowlands and in the central highlands, higher altitudes account for lower temperatures with monthly modes between 44 degrees and 71 degrees. Rainfall is a prominent factor in the seasonal nocturnal variations of the climate of Sri Lanka. Most countries receive an average annual rainfall of more than 50 inches. However, regional differences in the amount of rain, seasonality, and variability and effectiveness have formed the basis of discrepancy in Sri Lanka between a wet zone and a dry zone. All right, the demographics. The island's country roughly has 21,670,000 people and a yearly population growth rate of 1.14%. The birth rate is 17.6 births per 1,000 people, and the death rate is 6.2 deaths per 1,000. Population concentration is highest in Western Sri Lanka, especially in and around the capital. Sinhalese form the biggest ethnic group in the state with 74.8% of the total. Sorry, it's my friend. We're remodeling, I'm sorry. And the total population, Sri Lankan Tamils are the second major indigenous group on the island. With 11.2%, Moors comprise 9.2%, and there are also small cultural groups such as the Malays from Southeast Asia and Burghers of mixed European descent. Also, there's a small population of Beta individuals who are believed to be the original indigenous group to inhabit the island. The language is Sinhala and Tamil are the two legitimate languages. The Constitution classifies English as the nexus language. English is extensively used for scientific, educational, and commercial purposes. Members of the Burgher Society speak different forms of Portuguese, Creole, and Dutch with varying expertise. Members of the Malay population speak a form of Creole Malay is exceptional to the island. And then resource potential in the country is enormous. Minerals found in the country are gemstones, iron, ore, graphite, ilmenite, quartz, industrial clay, and salt is large. Some minerals and non-ferrous metals and minerals like titanium, zircon, and monazite are found on the beach sands of a few localities. Fossil fuels are the only known resource is the low-grade peat found in swampy stretch along the west coast. All right, and then the culture. Sri Lankan culture is extensively swayed by both Hinduism and Buddhism. The country is home to two contemporary cultures, the Tamils and the Sonalis. Since then, Tamils lived side by side with the Sonalis population. An early assortment of the two cultural distinctive groups. Archaic Sri Lanka is marked for its virtuosity in hydraulic architecture and engineering. The British colonial culture has also inspired the locals. The mighty cultural mores communicated by all Sri Lankan traditions are the basis of the country's long life probability, superior health standards, and the high literacy rate. Again, Christine, I owe you big time. Festivals. Bell Festival, country's major Hindu festival, which signifies a cultural and religious transit of Hinduism. Celebration parties take place in Colombo, attracting hundreds and thousands of explorers from all over the island and globe. Bell Festival is all about the war god Skanda. The festivities memorialize the victory of good over evil and worship his harpoon, the bell. During the main demonstration in Colombo, which begins in Petta and comes to an end at Bambalapatia, Skanda's bell, kept in a glittering gold chariot pulled by hundreds of disciples donned in white with their faces daubed in holy ash. In the main event, hundreds of dancers, musicians, acrobats, and elephants serpent through the various parts of the city together with the scent of burning incense and jasmine flowers. Sounds of bells, chants, drum roll, and the vibrant parading the streets.
I'm sorry.
I still love you. You're the best. It's okay. Nellore Festival, the enormous and spectacular Nellore Festival is held in Jaffna, rivals the magnificent remembrance of those at the Kandy Asala Parahara. The beautiful Kanda Swami temple comes in the spotlight during the festival, where thousands of adherents come together. During the festival, men can be seen dressed in white sarongs and women spotted in saris, which transforms the temple complex into a sea of vibrant colors. While the Nellore run of 25 days, there are many parades featuring juggernaut floats, performers, and gleaming thrones being carried around down. Okay. The 24th day of Nellore marks their event, whereby a huge chariot is pulled by hundreds of sarong-clad men, wow, and become the biggest night of the holiday. Sonali and Tamil New Year. There's two amazing festivals that occur at the beginning of the lunar year, which is April. Throughout the period, the entire country comes alive with colorful festivities and joyful spirit to celebrate the Tamil New Year feast. People clean their houses, make outmoded sweets and desserts, and spend time with loved ones. During the day, locals with beauty will beautify their finest outfits and take part in copious activities such as blessing their children with herbal oils, sharing the first home-cooked feast of the year with the family, setting off fireworks, and playing games in the streets. Vesak Poya remarked and celebrated this holy and cultural festivals is at utmost importance to Buddhists and begins in the month of Vesak, which is May on the Gregorian calendar. This week-long celebration, known as a Festival of Light, observes the Buddha's birth, enlightenment, and passing into nirvana. During the Vesak, the whole island, chiefly Colombo, becomes kaleidoscope of colored lights and lanterns. Mahashivaratri, celebrating the marriage of Shiva and Parvati. The Mahashivaratri is the most important festivals to all the disciples of Shiva. The macillage of the celebration includes all-night vigils, parties, and obvious prayers around the homes and in temples. At the start of each day, worshipers take a purification bath and after carry water pots to the local temple to bathe Shiva statues in milk and honey and cover them in red vermilion to symbolize purifying the soul. Candy Asala Parahara. Another week-long festival is considered one of the ancient and most glorifying of the island's Buddhist celebration. This grand festival is witnessed in the month of Asala, which is July or August. The festival pays reverence to the sacred tooth relic of Buddha, which is treasured in the city's admired temple. During the festival, drummers, dancers, fire jugglers, musicians perform in processions who all are lavishly dressed wearing contemporary outfits. The Catagorama Festival. The festival is of significant importance in Sri Lanka and is almost celebrated I'm sorry, that's not even that's a regular word too, simultaneously as Candy's Asala Parahara Catamaran version may not be as famous, but it is on the same opulence and energetic scale. During this time, the pilgrims visit Sri Lanka to fulfill their vows and seek divine supervision from Lord Catagorama and often indulge in rituals. And then the Pada Yatra pilgrimage. Thousands of devotees indulge in the 2-month Pada Yatra pilgrimage, even known as the long walk to Catagorama. Before the Catagorama Festival, this convention and daunting foot journey starts in the north on the Jaffna Peninsula and extends south along Sri Lanka's glorious east coast, across the spectacular Yala National Park and the holy Catagorama Shrine in the jungle. The oldest annual pilgrimage in Sri Lanka was predominantly made up of village worshippers, but now explorers come from all phases of life and faith groups. Sri Lankans from all walks of life come together to complete the epic spiritual journey through varied and exquisite landscapes to meet the sacred Catagorama.
Maybe it's time for that wine.
I have to wait. I got to go out for my daughter's birthday tonight. All right. I like this part. When to visit islands country. Very easy. While the best time to visit Sri Lanka is between December and mid-April, which is called the peak season. It is truly year-round holiday destination. How to reach Sri Lanka? Well, by air. The only airport in Sri Lanka's capital is Colombo, is Bandaranaike International Airport. Direct flights are available worldwide, but the majority originates in Europe, Asia, Australia, and the Middle East. There are direct flights from Mumbai, Bangalore, Delhi, and Chennai if you are coming from India. Depending on where you are based, the flight time from the Indian subcontinent ranges from 90 minutes to 3 hours and 30 minutes. Mahin Lanka, the low-cost Sri Lankan airline, flies to Indian and Central Asian destinations. And then you have by water. If you want to know how to get to Sri Lanka by rail, you'll be disappointed to learn there is no land link between India and Sri Lanka. The daily ferry service between Talamanar Port and Ramshraram Port, a distance of nearly 50 kilometers, is the most common mode of transportation. Danaskodi is India's farthest town from Sri Lanka, while Mannar Island in Sri Lanka's farthest island from India. Traveling in Sri Lanka, the most comfortable way to travel inside the country is by car. That's kind of cute. The central bus stand in Colombo, Sri Lanka's capital, is the largest hub for connectivity. You have the choice of taking private or public buses to various parts of the island. If funds are not an issue, you can hire radio or private taxis, as well as a two-wheeler or tuk-tuk for the duration of your stay. Trains are another reasonable priced form of transportation in Sri Lanka. We strongly advise you to take the train only to take in the breathtaking views of the beautiful countryside. And then things to do, climb. Here's a view gallery. We'll check this out really quick. Okay. Wow, beautiful, huh? Next. Okay, so it's just the two, yeah. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. All right, climb Sagaya. A visit to the location will encourage you to see King Kasapa's 1600-year-old Sagaria fortress. 2 moats and 3 ramparts circle the vast compound. It was indeed King Kasapa's private residence and is now one of Sri Lanka's most popular tourist destinations. This is one of the good places to visit in Sri Lanka if you are interested in ancient sites. Delve into Gala Face Green. Gala Face Green is the gateway for a host of cool stuff to do in Sri Lanka, so it's a must-see. This was the first golf course that the then governor, Sir Henry Ward, played. The Colombo Golf Club was constructed in the location as a consequence of his visit. Golf Face Green is without a doubt a golfer's heaven. However, this venue is also renowned for other experiences in Sri Lanka, such as watching the sunset on the beach, sampling the cuisine at the night market, and visiting the iconic Gali Fort, among many others. Take a walk at the beaches of Arugam Bay. A walk along the beaches of the world-famous Arugam Bay is one of the best things to do in Sri Lanka. Even if the land around the bay is sparse and only a few hundred people live there, it is a popular surfing spot. One of the city's biggest attractions is the soft sand that covers the beach of Arugam Bay. Many visitors can be seen walking barefoot on the sand while complimenting the stunning sunset and enjoying the roaring sea waves against the shoreline. Apart from that, you can cherish the delicacies of the seaside restaurants and engage in exciting sports in the nearby inland city. In the stunning Yala safari camping, the sensational Yala Wildlife National Park offers unmatched thrills and superb adventurous interactions. As well as a visual delight of scenic excellence, it is extraordinary feeling to ascend to a location where no one is visible for miles except the caretakers. The breathtaking terrains include gorgeous vistas through thick to scrub the vegetation, rocky pools, spectacular ravines, freshwater lakes with snaking coastline, as well as discoveries of endemic mammals such as Asian elephants, leopards, black bears, crocodiles, gray langurs, and others. With paradise flycatchers, Cylon shamas, and other birds, it is a bird watcher's dream. Whale watching at Marissa Fishery Port. Mischievous dolphins can be seen playing in the water and putting on a dazzling array. If you are lucky, you could get a glimpse of the majestic blue whale. Join us through a thrilling whale watching cruise from Gale to the Marissa Fishery Terminal. The key location to see blue and sperm whales are Dondra Point, which is close to Marissa. Blue whales, bridge whales, killer whales, and pilot whales can also be seen. One of the best things to do in Sri Lanka is going whale watching. How about visiting a casino in Colombo? Colombo is a tourist paradise, abundance of beautiful tourist attractions. When you are here, don't forget to check out the local casinos. These establishments, with their world-class interiors, customized offerings, are ideal for keeping you entertained. You have Bally's, Bellagio, MGM Colombo, and Marina Colombo are the 4 most appealing casinos in Colombo. And then the tea plantation, Narara Valley. With the help of estate employees, take a guided tour of an authentic tea plucking encounter. The travel guide will pick you up from your hotel, take you to Pedro Tea Plantation. With the help of the estate staff, learn how to pluck tea leaves and have fun doing it. In the tea factory, you can take a guided tour of the tea making operation. After the factory tour, try a cup of the pure Cylon tea. All right, other things to do. Again, view the gallery. That's what I want to do, feed the elephants. All right. All right, visit Horton. Horton, here's a who. No, just kidding. Visit Horton Plains National Park. Horton Plains National Park was founded in 1988, is one of the best places for trekking in Sri Lanka. It serves as the country's forum for exhibiting Sri Lanka's scenic panorama, as well as an abundance of unique and extensive flora and fauna. Though a jeep ride is a choice for discovering the park, the best way to do so is on foot, as the park has excellent hiking trails that extend for 9 kilometers. In addition to the picturesque scenery, visitors can see Sri Lanka's sambar deer, wild boar, and spot macaques, that's right, at an elevation of 2,100 to 2,300 meters. World's End marks the end of the hiking journey. The view from this vantage point is breathtaking and the scenery is vast. Ride the Kandy Ella train. The train journey from Kandy to Ella has become one of those journeys that should never stop. The train ride from Kandy to Ella is one of the most scenic in the world. The scenic beauty and lush greenery can steal your breath away. That's good to know, right? The train will whisk you through tea fields, waterfalls, cliffs, clouds, and mist, making you feel as though you are the center of a magical movie scene. Local hawkers sell freshly cut mangoes, pineapple bits seasoned with cinnamon, as well as crispy papadums, which are delicious. Visit the Paradinia Gardens, a 147-acre natural extravaganza of over 4,000 plant species and 10,000 different kinds of trees, is Sri Lanka's biggest garden and one of the best places to visit. The giant bamboo of Burma, which grows 12 inches every day to a height of 40 meters, is the rarest and endangered collection in these gardens. Other impressive specimens include the Javan fig tree, cannonball tree, double coconut palm, and around 200 other palm tree varieties, and a diverse flora collection. Catamaran cruise trip at Trinokamali. Allow your fantasies to come true with a trip on a catamaran cruise to Sri Lanka, where you will be able to glean some fond memories. Taking a morning cruise on our cruise to situate yourself in the warm sun rays and relax. On board the catamaran, you also have the opportunity to experience a tasty barbecue. Once on board the cruise, you can relax and take in the scenery while listening to music. On your outing, do not forget to bring a hat and sunglasses. Visit Ritagala. If you really like mountains, there's another place in Sri Lanka that you should see. In Sri Lanka, Ritagala is an ancient Buddhist monastery and mountain. The abbey remains and Shakes engravings dates from the very 1st century BCE. The mountain is made up of 4 pinnacles, the most prominent of which is Ritagala Kanda, located in the south of the range. Scuba diving in Hakadua, It's a once in a lifetime experience to bathe in warm Indian Ocean currents in the seas of Sri Lanka. You will find a diverse range of aquatic life. Sri Lanka is home to everything from majestic blue whale to the tiniest nudibranch. The pleasant locals, along with the yummy meals, make the visit much more enjoyable. This coral, which is situated off the coast of Mount Lavinia, will not let you down. Lionfish, sharks, and fairy shrimp are among the most exquisite marine species found there. And then hot air ballooning at Catagorama. On our hot air ballooning, you can see the atmosphere from a new angle. It is perfect combination of both exciting and serene experiences of soaring through the air and any of the most exquisite. Okay, thank you, Lauren. We'll have this recorded so you can finish it. Take care. Have a great weekend if I don't see you. Any of the most exquisite artistic memories can be captured here. It could be breathtaking view or a Sri Lankan leopard sitting on a tree branch. One of the most surreal and majestic views is the colorful hot air balloons flying in the cloud. The satisfactory thing about hot air ballooning is the takeoff moment, which allows you to take in the world's colorful wonders. Places to see. Wow, lots of stuff to do, huh, guys? All right, let's go back. What happened? Okay. All right, World's End, Nuwara Eliyah. Okay. World's End is located Sri Lanka's Nuwara Eliyah district within the Horton Plains National Park with a drop roughly 4,000 feet. It's a cliff, 1,200 miles or meters. It is one of the park's most popular areas and significant tourist destination in the Nuwara Eliyah district. A lesser cliff known as Mini World's End is located 1 kilometer from the main ridge and has a drop of 1,000 feet, 300 meters. On clear days, the Indian Ocean, 81 kilometers to the south, may be seen. Sinarara Forest Reserve, Kingdom of the Lion, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a haven for biodiversity and wildlife adventures. It is home to thousands of Sri Lankan indigenous bird and mammal species. This forest reserve is responsible for approximately 95% of Sri Lanka's native birds and more than 50% of the state's endemic mammals. St. Anthony's Church is one of Sri Lanka's most popular tourist destinations. The church is located, loaded with devotees from all over the world. I'm sorry, guys. On weekends. Okay, that's enough. Hey, here, go outside, go. Sorry, guys. Okay. St. Anthony's Church is one of Sri Lanka's most popular tourist destinations. The church is located, loaded with devotees from all over the world on weekends, Tuesdays, and massive festivals, as the position is said to bring miracles. Many years before, the cathedral was founded as a simple mud building, which was later expanded in 1806. Bharavokanda Varaha Buddha statue. This location offers a distinct view of Kandy City. The Buddha statue, which stands 88 feet tall, is a must-see in Kandy. Since it is ideally located on top of the Bharavokanda Devil's Hill, the white statue can be seen from any part of the Perendia district. To get the viewpoint, you can either ascend the stairs or hire a tuk-tuk. The statue's elegance is intensified at night as lights illuminate it. Early morning or after sunset is a good time to visit this place. This location should be high on your list of places to see in Sri Lanka. Bentoda Beach, 65 kilometers from Colombo, provides an unmatched experience in the middle of an ordinary world. Soak up the incredible sound of the mighty Indian Ocean slamming against the shores while floating in the ordinary golden sand. You would indeed be speechless as you gaze out over the water. If you want to break up the monotony of your daily life, try your hand at one of the action sports available by the palm trees. The tourist destination in Sri Lanka should not be missed since it's very popular with locals. And then the International Buddhist Museum, located near the Temple of the Tooth and inside the Royal Palace complex, is a comprehensive information base and a display of Buddhism propagation across Asia. It is one of Sri Lanka's most well-known religious destinations. There are rooms devoted to various countries, each depicting Buddhism in that country. Photographs, models, and massive sculptures depict the propagation of Buddhism and its significance on people across the world. All right, and then, the Sorobora Lake, Uva Province, is very much about lush greenery, tropical landscape, and forest camping. This is a man-made lake that is thought to have been designed by King Dutakumun's Betel supplier, Bulata, famous as one of Sri Lanka's most incredible places to visit. There is a beautiful sluice gate here that is thought to be quite ancient, constructed about 162 BC, but still in use. Camping here is a joy. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, hold on. Can you just stop? Okay, stop. Go, get out, go. Oh, the joys of working at home. All right. Beautiful gate, ancient camping. Here's a joy. Endless recreation opportunities such as fishing and taking a boat trip on the lake. The scenic extravaganza is literally gorgeous, particularly during sunrise and sunset. Rualia, oh my gosh, Saya. Don't miss an opportunity to visit the Ruan Walud Saya, which is known for its beautiful architecture qualities. When you are in Sri Lanka, this stupa was founded by King Dutakamunu and revered by Buddhists all over the world. The stupa was a historical ruin in the 19th century, but it was later restored after Sinhalai's Vikas raised funds in the early 20th century. Polonnaruwa Sacred City. Simply reach the golden age by visiting Polonnaruwa, which is the capital of Sri Lanka and an ancient kingdom. Any ancient ruins of the palaces, shrines, and stupas can be located. It is one of the most notable tourist destinations in Sri Lanka. And each of the, each of these architectural relics has its own illustrious history. Annadarhapura, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but it was only after the arrival of the Bodhi tree, also known as the Tree of Enlightenment, that the city acquired prominence. Sagamihara took the cutting of the tree to Sri Lanka and is now one of the region's major attractions. During King Kirti Sri Raja's reign, the tree was well covered from wild elephants. Well covered, I don't understand that. Then you have the old town of Gali and its fortifications. You'll feel like you're in Europe, even though you're in Sri Lanka. Visit the old town of Gali and its fortifications, which are 120 kilometers from Colombo, to see the works of Europeans in Sri Lanka. The architecture is a perfect mixture of European and South Asian styles. Gali is one of Sri Lanka's most amazing places. The best way to get to this place is rent a bike and ride through the Gali streets. The mighty and heavy fortifications that were constructed around the city of Gali were said to have been started by the Portuguese and further founded by the Dutch. Gali is a cultural significant World Heritage Site. And then you have Horton Plains National Park. Enchanting location, provides food for the soul. Kiragapola and Totapola, the country's second and third highest mountains, are visible from the park due to its eerie and daunting views of waterfalls, misted streams, and earthy species of flora and fauna. The location is also known as the world's edge. The national park is basically a hill that rises to the height of 200 meters, and it is preferable. All right, now we have places to stay. So Tree, a wellness retreat set atop the Kogala Lake in the Gali district of the southern Sri Lanka, is focused on nature. Tree is thoughtfully built and constructed to pay homage to the Mother Earth in every way, from the curving shape of the property to the materials used to create each room. Floating in a bamboo grove, the library and yoga studio give visitors a tranquil sanctuary where they can enjoy the intricate details of the wooden architecture. The lake itself is home to various animals that travelers will see on a boat trip, and the surrounding area is a fun adventure with Buddhist temples and cinnamon farmers who invite visitors into their homes to learn about their culture. Wild Coast Tenant Lodge. Look no further than Wild Coast Tenant Lodge for the ultimate glamping experience on a raw and untouched beach overlooking the glistening Indian Ocean. The lodge is situated next to the Yala National Park, which is renowned for its leopard population. Each tent has been meticulously built to blend man-made structures with the rugged landscape. Don't be put off by the thought of staying in a tent. The tents at the Wild Coast are just as spacious as every other cabin, with freestanding copper bathtubs and plush four-poster beds. 16 cocoons are located around the watering holes that are intended to attract birds, and 4 pool cocoons have their own private plunge pools. Guests are welcome to take a swim in the massive pool. Guests are welcome to take a dip in the massive pool, drink a cocktail at the Ten Tuskers Lounge, and dine at the dining pavilion's daily changing menu. Dang, I thought I was losing it there. All right, the Longhouse. Along the Longhouse by Taru Villas to serve as your lavish home base while you explore Bentoda's pristine landscape. The Longhouse, with its 10 stylish bedrooms and abundant shared spaces, is the ideal place to call home if you are traveling with friends or relatives, with a lovely combination of clean lines, opulent fabrics, and local Afghans. Modern tropical fashion meets traditional Sri Lankan culture. You'll be spoiled for options at the Long residence, with events ranging from relaxing massages to soothing pool dips and self-paced exercises in the professionally fitted in-house gym. For anyone traveling with kids, there is a playroom as well in a theater room with cutting-edge technology for movie nights. And then China Huts by Yuga Escapes, a luxury 14-cabin resort in the Yala area, is set between 7 acres of diverse, breathtaking beauty. China Huts is a nature escape tucked away just a few minutes from Yala National Park. Surrounded by golden dunes and lush greenery, explore fascinating animals on a guided safari in Yala National Park, see endangered birds in Bundala, or simply relax on the gleaming golden sand beach. Time slows down in your concealed paradise. Just 14 cabins scattered over 7 acres make it possible to forget about the outside world. Each luxurious cabin has a large living space, an in-suite bathroom with freestanding bathtub, a shaded outdoor balcony, and a 5-meter private plunge pool. Enjoy delectable Epicurean delights from the fine dining menu at Bass's restaurant, or go outside for romantic dinner under the stars. I'm going to go crazy today, guys. I know. Wow. Okay.
Wait, we're almost there.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. All right. Haritha Villas and Spa. More than a resort, it is a way of life that promotes wellness. Each cornerstone of Haritha reverberates in every experience. Nature, architecture, health and harmony, luxury and caring service. If you want to chill and unwind or learn more about Sri Lankan culture, Haritha offers a variety of unique experiences. This adult-only resort leaves little to chance, tailoring activities to each guest's preferences, whether it's spa services, hiking, surfing, or moonstone mining. That sounds kind of cool. Kaju Green Eco Lodges. Perfect spot to call home for a few nights if you're looking to chill, reconnect, and rejuvenate. Kaju Green is located on a private island surrounded by a rushing river and the Sri Lankan Bird and Wildlife Sanctuary, Aluwila, under a canopy of kaju trees or ancient cashew trees. The retreat was built to maximize natural light and ventilation. Each bungalow is shaded by lush greenery, ensuring a complete privacy for visitors. The shaded pool area is rich with biodiversity, with monkeys and a plethora of tropical birds that might stop in to say hello while you relax poolside. The lounge pavilion is an indoor-outdoor room perfect for reading, entertaining, or indulging in delectable cuisine. Kumu Beach, Balapatia for particular, is one of Sri Lanka's most beautiful and pristine beaches. Kumu Beach, an intimate beach hotel nestled amid coconut palms, dramatic boulders, is perched on the serene coastline. Kumu Beach has 10 luxurious bedrooms, open plan living and dining areas, immaculate lawns, and a sparkling swimming pool for visitors to enjoy. Each space has a private oasis feel with panoramic views of the Indian Ocean, as well as the pool and gardens. Every room is a light-filled space with off-white terrazzo floors and vivid decor in sunset pinks and ocean blues, reflecting Sri Lanka's style, and the coastline. Kumu Beach and its environs are a perfect place to retreat, unwind, and indulge with the powdery sand of Balapatia and the warm waters of the Indian Ocean only steps away. Ha! Test time. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. I need to send my daughter. I have to make sure she ordered the cake. Cake. Okay. Thank you. All right. Curry Leaf. Curry Leaf. This is places to eat. Curry Leaf, often known as a village in the heart of the city, is one of Sri Lanka's most diverse sets, serving the finest Sri Lankan tradition cuisine. This restaurant is a seafood lover's paradise with a village theme, refreshing atmosphere, and extensive menu that includes an exciting seafood buffet. The Gallery Cafe, a Paradise Road enterprise, one of Colombo's finest restaurants with an opulent atmosphere, luxurious outdoor seating. Its menu features a wide range of cuisine, including Indian, Italian, and Sri Lankan dishes to please every palate. This cafe's USP is its desserts, which come in 30 different varieties and have an unrivaled taste throughout Sri Lanka. Ministry of Crab, as the name suggests, is one of the best run Sri Lankan restaurants, serving a variety of delectable crab dishes. In 2017, Ministry of Crab was named one of Asia's 50 best restaurants, providing the ideal dining experience with a traditional Sri Lankan ambiance, quick service, and tempting seafood menu. Nyanbashi, one of Colombo's finest Japanese restaurants dedicated to serving authentic Japanese cuisine in the land of curry and rice. Nyanbashi is a great place to dine with your family, friends, or spouse, thanks to its elegant atmosphere and vast menu of mouth-watering Japanese dishes. 1864 is one of the only restaurants in Sri Lanka dedicated exclusively to continental cuisine. This restaurant, built in a cosmopolitan style, offers perfectly cooked contemporary European dishes, as well as a large selection of old and new wines to offer a 5-star dining experience to its patrons. Sea Spray Restaurant offers the finest alfresco dining experience to its guests with breathtaking views of the Indian Ocean and grand royal setting. It is Colombo's first rooftop restaurant, serving the finest Sri Lankan traditional food, as well as a variety of other cuisines to satisfy both palates. And then the Candy House, one of Sri Lanka's most luxurious restaurants, is a great place to dine with your companion, indulge in a perfect evening of delectable Sri Lankan cuisine, decadent cocktails in a colonial atmosphere overlooking a shimmering lake. Helga's Folly. In the Candy Hills, Helga's Folly is one of the only self-sufficient Sri Lankan restaurants. Helga's Folly is one of Sri Lanka's finest restaurants with a palatial atmosphere, courteous staff, and a wide range of dishes to please all palates. Test time, test time. All right. Order the one from Centennial with balloons and birthday stuff. I'm still on training. Thank you. Love you. Okay, sorry. All right. Is Sri Lanka and India connected by rail? That would be a no, correct? Thank you. Sonali and Tamil New Year is celebrated beginning of the lunar year. Wasn't that it? I think it was April, right? Have the first dinner together. Sri Lanka is renowned for A and B, right? Tea and cinnamon. Come on, guys, we have 20 of you. When is the best time? When is the best time to visit Sri Lanka? All right, December through April. Thank you. Had to finish my coffee. Are most of the festivals in Sri Lanka a week long? Pray say yes, isn't it?
Maybe. That's a kind of a dumb question, an answer there, you know? I would say yes.
Okay. What mode to travel might cause a burn in the pockets? Private taxi, maybe? Or tuk-tuks?
I think it was the radio and private taxi.
Okay, thank you. Sri Lanka cultural swayed by A and B, right?
I think so.
Yes, yes.
What is the largest city of Sri Lanka? Isn't that Colombo?
Colombo.
Colombo.
What is Sri Lanka's currency called?
Rupee. First one.
Rupee.
What is the official language? Right?
The first Sinhali and Tamil.
Very good. All right, let's do it. Did everybody get this? Oh, you're still here? Oh, okay. All right, guys. Let's do it. Submit. 10 out of 10. Yay, we got it. Yay. And we're done. Yay. Dang, that was a tough one, huh? All right, guys. So again, here I'm going to share in my LinkedIn. Bum, bum, bum.
They lied. They said it was only a half an hour.
Contact me today.
When I view it, it has my name, but when I go to download it, it's blank.
Oh, no. That's
Yeah,
weird.
it happened to the other one also.
Maybe just get completely out. Oh, here, let's see. View. It's there. And then download. All right, I'm almost done. Download. Yeah, I don't know. I would maybe get out or check or something. Yeah, they
Okay.
must have speed readers. Exactly.
Mine has my first name.
Maybe go back to your up here, your account, your profile, and make sure you're.
I already did that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
They all get emailed to you too, so maybe in the email copy, it'll have your correct name on it.
Okay, that's
Okay,
great.
good.
And I also see an account, it has it as well there. So, and I screenshot it just in case. So thank you though.
Perfect.
Thank
All
you.
right, you're welcome. Why does it say we only have 82% done? That's weird. Anyway, oh, maybe, I don't know, recommended. Okay. All right, guys. So congratulations. Mine is blank when I download too. Okay. Hopefully you'll get it in the in your email. So again, thank you guys. Congratulations. Make sure you post it. Tomorrow we are doing Trafalgar and the 7 Wonders of the World. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. It's at 11 o'clock Pacific time. Also, if you want to catch up, guys, Royal Caribbean's a long one. We are doing part 5 tomorrow. All the trainings are right here in my YouTube channel. And then on the spreadsheet that Sandy did, we'll give you the direct link. Okay. Okay, Sandy, we'll give you the answers too. Or I'll leave this up if you want, so you can just thumb up and get all the answers. All right, guys. So congratulations. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, have an amazing weekend. And again, stay plugged in. Congratulations, everybody. Have an amazing day. Bye.
Marnie, you don't have to leave it. You don't have to leave it up because it booted me out and I lost all the answers. So I'll just watch the recording.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay.
All right, love you guys. Have fun.